how to get yourself ready to meet up the requirements, demands, and challenges coming from this industry. Then also we will discuss about some global level competitions which we are organizing on a massive scale every year. So where students, developers can take part and showcase their app innovation skills and can get recognized for their innovation and interesting research works. So this is something which will definitely boost all of you, and there are a lot of opportunities and scopes to get yourself a brand recognition from a brand like Huawei. Then we have and most important part of this webinar, which is the developer ID creation, that is the registering your developer ID. So how to create your Huawei ID and how to access to all our training resources, video tutorials, blogs, articles, forums, and code labs, so that you can start your app development journey. So this we will guide you, and you can follow the step-by-step process as per the instructions of the speaker. Then we will be taking you through the HMS core services and capabilities, like what is the composition of this HMS, what are the tools, frameworks available, how to access them, and how to utilize them to start your learning within this HMS ecosystem. And also we will throw some light about the 5 weeks foundation course which we are going to start after this webinar. So guys, please stay active throughout the webinar and keep posting your queries in the chat box. We will be answering, and we can get all your queries resolved by the end of this webinar. So now, without delay, I would like to request Dr. H.S. Sahani, who is the Honorable MD from Guru Nanak Institutions, to share his valuable words and views about this program. Sir, please take it over.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Banta.
Thank you, sir.
And starting, I sincerely thank Dr. K.V. Shriram, Principal Consultant, and Mr. Murli, Associate Vice President, for giving this opportunity to my students. So good morning to all of you, and welcome to this program. I also thank Vinay for continuous efforts, and I also wish good morning to my students, and they are present in numbers. So I believe this is a very good initiative by Huawei. It is one of the very good company, and I could see Huawei development. So they are into mobile application development. I initially knew only that they are into networking. In India, they have a very strong presence in networking, but because there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of companies are there. So this is a good news for me also. So I must say that this is a very good opportunity for all three stakeholders here, especially students. Students will get opportunity to get a training in state-of-art tools at the campus itself, and they will become employable, and they will get a chance to get selected in a niche job. In case a student is trained and doesn't get selected, or somehow he is not into the job, still it's a good opportunity to learn the new technology, and at no cost, and also at the campus. So it's a very good opportunity for students, and for us, for Guru Nanak Institution also, it's a very good opportunity, because we want to place our students, our rating in the society is determined based on the number of selections and the quality of jobs which we give to our students. So in quality as well as in numbers, I think Huawei is going to be the good one, a good story. And for us, this is also a good opportunity. And for Huawei, I must say that they are going to train the young talent, and they will, after training, they will select the right ones, and they will induct it to a team. And this particular model which they have adopted is a very good model. We have been practicing this for last maybe more than 6 years. We have many collaborations To name a few, we have a very strong with the Barcadia, EPAM, Virtusa, and SCL for Salesforce, and many other big and small companies. We have collaboration. We call this model as a train and hire model. And students always have enjoyed learning at campus with the help of the trainers and professionals from these companies who come all the way sometime or they deliver online lectures. Students are very serious in these technologies. They are new technologies and they take a lot of interest, and selection rates are very high. Out of 100, 75, 80 students get selected. The 80%, 75% selection rate is there, which is otherwise if we go for open drive, the selection rate percentage may not be that high. So this is a very good model. I appreciate the initiative by Huawei, and I again extend my special thanks to Dr. K.V. Shriram, Principal Consultant, and Mr. Murli and Ravanta. I also extend my invitation to these dignitaries to sometime visit our campus, meet our students physically, and we assure you, sir, that our students will take a very serious interest in your trainings, and our single point of contact and supporting team will definitely keep supporting our students, and they will keep checking their attendance, etc., and their presence. And I request you to conduct some reviews or conduct some tests periodically, so that you keep on gauging their capability, you keep on checking how actively they are taking a part in the trainings. So with this, I thank you all from Huawei team. I thank Vinay, and special thanks to my students. They have come in numbers, and I'm very happy, and they're very active, and they're interested in the future jobs. That's like a GNI student. Thank you so much. Have a good day, and I hope this is going to be a good learning session for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Definitely, your words has enlightened everyone, and it has set the tone for this webinar. So now I'd like to welcome one of our very senior team member from Huawei, Mr. Murli V. So who has been working with Huawei from last 20 years and has seen the growth of Huawei from scratch. So he has been with this industry from a long time. So he will be sharing some of his key insights about the industry as a whole. So Murli, please take it over.
Thank you, Ravanta. Thank you, Dr. Saini sir. Wonderful. It is. You rightly said. This kind of platforms are a good learning platforms for all the students. So it is up to the students how much they can utilize, and in fact, it helps in getting jobs, or it helps in building their capabilities. So let me share some of the slides. Definitely, it will help the industry insights to the students. Able to see? One second. Let me off the video.
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, all the students and faculty. Wonderful. You all want to learn the new technologies or new areas. That's a wonderful thing. So I will be, as part of this particular, the future of mobile app industry, I'll be covering the first part, which is the introduction of Huawei mobile services. We call it as a HMS ecosystem. So before going to the details about the HMS, let me give you some information about Huawei, brief about Huawei. The Huawei is a leading provider of ICT infrastructure and smart devices. Currently, it is one of the world's top 3 largest mobile ecosystem. We have around 197,000 employees working across different centers globally. More than 50% of employees, like 105,000 employees, working mainly on R&D area. That is the one of the reason we can say Huawei is able to produce world-leading products and solutions. We have around 170 plus countries and regions, and currently standing as a 44 in a global Fortune 500. When it comes to the Huawei's vision, bring digital to every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world. So you might have seen this kind of vision like digital. In fact, in India, like Digital India, Make in India, recently in budget also, it was emphasized something like a digital health machine. So many things are happening with in and around of digital. So Huawei is in line with all the country needs and other all the industries requirements. So let me give you some brief about the product and solutions what Huawei is providing. Huawei primarily focus on three customer groups. So one such customer group is the global carriers. So from the last 30 plus years, the Huawei is focusing on or supplying the network equipment to the global carriers, where Huawei only supplies the network equipment. The all the network equipment is operated and the customer information is owned by the operators like Vodafone or Bharti Airtel or Reliance or any other Orange Global. So along with that, we also have the consumer products and services. So we have many flagship devices like smartphones, smart wearables, smart devices. And along with these smart devices, consumer division will also provide the software which is related to the mobile app gallery or something like a Harmony OS or HMS, the functionalities. You will come to know what is HMS. So many hundreds of millions of consumers are using these particular devices and software. We have another division which is mainly focusing on intelligent cloud computing platform. There are huge number of customers, global enterprises, governments, and industries. Okay, Huawei time to time comes up with a unique strategy. Currently, Huawei is working on building a seamless AI life. It's called 1 plus 8 plus N. So you may wonder what is 1 8 N. So we consider in hardware ecosystem, 1 is a smartphone and 8 closely associated devices, something like smart TVs, tablets, speakers, PCs. So along with 1 plus 8, Huawei is making all the n number of devices which are supplied by the partners, different partners. Huawei is collaborating with all the partners, and also Huawei released one OS which is the Harmony OS, advanced OS suitable for all the devices. So it makes the complete hardware ecosystem as an end-to-end ecosystem will be able to connect all the devices easily and will be able to transfer the data seamlessly. So Huawei's app ecosystem is based on HMS core. And along with HMS core, Huawei launched many capabilities, something like app gallery, reader, smart assistant like this. And using all these capabilities, developers can develop applications which are suitable to any kind of domain. Take it as a travel, shopping, gaming, lifestyle, anything. So all these capabilities are getting enabled with AI. I'm sure you might have heard about 5G. So Huawei is the leader in this 5G area and having a large number of patents. With AI, 5G and Harmony OS, the complete ecosystem will be able to handle higher traffic user data and better experience personalized services. So now even with 4G, there are huge number of applications and you may be using. So when you have the advanced technologies like 5G, AI, Harmony OS like this are ready, you will become a developer. So you need to be ready with the advanced technologies and you should become a industry ready and relevant to the industry. So you need to start thinking now how to utilize these advanced technologies, is what kind of problems you want to solve, what kind of innovative ideas you want to bring to the world. You can start learning now. So let me give you some industry insights which will help you to understand what is the potential about this particular industry. I'm sure you may be knowing. We have world population approximately 7.8 billion, and there are around 10.4 billion mobile connections present. And the last year, 2021, there were around 1.4 billion units of smartphones shipped. And by end of this 2022, it's going to become a total 6.5 billion smartphone users in the worldwide. Of course, this trend goes every year. This trend is going high. So this much number, 6.5 billion consumer base, is a big. So this much this many users will have so much of demand. You will have so many opportunities. So you need to equate demand and supply. So you can think how many number of applications these many users use. I have one report got published by Adjust and Facebook. They talk about mobile app growth score by country. APAC, MENA and South America, strongest growth. Of course, India jumped to the fastest growing region in the world. Indian developers, they don't develop applications only for India. They develop applications for all over the globe. So there are many students or developers developed applications and released it to Europe region to cover many countries of Europe. And there are many people who also supplied or published apps to the China region. China also has the largest population, many users. So when it comes to the vertical wise mobile app growth, the games are the fastest growing vertical. Business, entertainment and health are the next popular verticals. The last 2 years, because of this COVID pandemic, telecommuting and stay-at-home entertainment have become a biggest stories. One way we had faced some pain with the COVID. In other way, the technology could make bring the innovative ideas and solve so many problems. It has introduced something like work from home, remote education. Recently, I was just checking. There is a even wedding is through the metaverse, AR, VR, many things. So whenever we find a problem in the world, there are many innovators who comes up with using the technology, comes up with the alternative solution. So you also need to think that how to solve the problems, what kind of problems you want to solve for your university or for your society or country or global. You can think. There is no limit. Let me give you some information about the app gallery. App gallery supports almost 170 plus countries. It's connected to 1 billion plus devices, and we have around 540 million monthly active users, and there are around 2.5 million registered developers. You can see here 384 billion apps downloads. So many apps uploaded and huge number of downloads happened so far. When it comes to the India, there are many top applications already published to the app gallery, where you can see here different categories like finance, lifestyle, video, travel, productivity, many things like Yatra, booking, Paytm, Zomato, many things. So you may be using some of these applications in your daily life. Along with all these software, hardware, we also plan to establish different developer communities to make the ecosystem as an end-to-end. So we have launched one program which is very much suitable to all the colleges or universities, is a Huawei Student Developer Program. This is a university-based community group and will help all the students to learn new tech topics and will be able to be part of the workshops, tech saloons, hackathons, like that. We also identify the suitable member as a HSD ambassador who will be the leader of the community from this particular college or university. We also launched HDG, which is very much applicable to each city or country. and all the like-minded developers can meet and exchange the business opportunities, technical knowledge. So they will be able to be part of the tech salons, workshops, and some of the experts from this group, we identify and recognize them as a HDE, Huawei Developer Experts. These HDEs will be able to support both this developer group and student group to learn the new technologies. So when you join this particular community as a beginner, you have an opportunity to grow and become an experienced and to become a professional. So we have something like HSD ambassador. So this particular ambassador to be part of the hosting the events and will be able to connect to the industry influencers. So we also launched one more program, that is a Train the Trainer initiative. This particular Train the Trainer initiative will be helpful to all the experts and the professors or lecturers. They can join and understand the latest technologies, and they can be part of the tech summits and can also contribute to the forum and also produce some of the courses which will be helpful to the students and developers. In turn, this will help increasing their personal brand influence and knowledge sharing, and they'll be able to get some incentives. Most importantly, they will be invited to the global conferences. So this generally global conferences, any invitation comes, it is a good opportunity for experts and professors. They'll be able to understand where the industry is going and how these connect between industry and academy. So Huawei every year comes up with the different global competitions. So one such competition is Epson. So every year we conduct and so many number of teams participate, and the total prize money was 1 million USD. And there are many categories like best apps, best games, even Tech Women Award. We also introduced something like Excellent Student Award. This is very much suitable to the university students. There are many students who have participated and won the awards in this category. So we also have another competition, which is the AI challenge. So this is mainly for the talented student algorithm developers. So they can take any contest like predicting user retention, article quality, video recommendation. These are all having a little bit more complexity because of the multiple targets or multilingual or multiple model or like that. So when any student take this particular base algorithm and improve the algorithm and improve the make the better results, they'll be able to win the prize money like 30,000 USD, 15,000. Total was almost 305K USD prize money was there. The 30,000 USD into the, if you convert to the INR, it is a big money. So definitely this much money will be able to even utilize to start your own company. So to do all these kind of things, you need to become a developer. So how to become a developer? It is easy. You just need to scan this QR code or access this particular URL. It will come to your comments box. You just need to give the phone number and email ID. It is very easy to become a developer. So what are the benefits to become a developer? The first benefit is the free developer registration. Why am I saying the free developer registration? In the industry, if you want to become a developer, you need to pay $25 to $99. Whereas Huawei is giving free developer registration with this collaboration. So you will be able to access Huawei Developer Forum and training portal and have the access to the free content library and code labs. There's a lot of benefits. You just need to scan this QR code and confirm the OTP and agree with the privacy notes and terms and condition. Within 1 minute, you will become a developer. Once you become a developer, you have an access to the Huawei Developer Forum. I'm sure you may be using some WhatsApp, you may be part of the WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups, maybe getting so much of content or information in our daily life. I don't know what kind of benefit you will be getting in your daily life. But this particular developer forum will have a lot of technical content which will help you to learn many new things. And in fact, it also has the use cases which you will understand how the use cases and technology are connected, and will be able to bring the end product out. And if you have any question, you can ask question. There are many experts who will answer. You will be able to get the reply within 24 hours. And once you become an expert, you also can answer these questions. We have something like a training portal. There are many training courses related to the MOOC, micro, and many other courses. And also it has the exam module. You can take the exam and get the certificate. We also have the code labs. Some of the students may puzzled, like I am beginner, I don't know the coding, so how to learn? So for you, this is the right place where you can understand the single kit and multi-kit. Multi-kit means it is an end-to-end application where it has all the document and code. So you will be able to download the code along with the document and understand in detail how to code. You can convert this code to your use case, and you will be able to publish your own application. We also launched one course which is on HMS Foundation course. This particular course is the 5-week course, and exam certificate is provided. And this course is free. In general, if you want to learn this kind of course, you may have to spend $200 to $300, whereas Huawei is giving free as part of this particular collaboration. So you'll be able to learn from Android basics, and you'll also have the sample code assignments. You just need to have some prerequisites like a basic understanding of Java or any other programming language, and you need to have the 4 GB RAM or 4 GB RAM PC, laptop or desktop, so that you will be able to run the Android Studio and will be able to start the coding. So our syllabus is structured like this. Week 1, Android basics. 2 and 3, HMS basics. 4 is HMS advanced. And 5, how to test the application, debug the application, release the application. So you will have from basics to the end release. And also you will have an exam. And once you pass the exam, you will get an online verified certificate. And this certificate is recognized by the many industries. Once you learn, one is you can get an opportunity to find jobs in many places, or otherwise you can yourself start your own company and you can also give the jobs. I have some examples. So some of the students from the different universities published 150 plus applications. Their applications are addressing some real problem, and there are many downloads happened so far. In fact, some of the students are making their application as some revenue generation, like a monetization, and they want to start their own startup. I wish some of the students from Guru Nanak also will be able to learn and become entrepreneurs, and they can also give the jobs to the other students. And this is the one of the example I just got recently. So this is from Sairam Institutes, and they have a very active mobile apps club, and there are many students who publish the mobile apps to the app gallery, and they have got the certificates. This is the one result from one university. Like that, we have many university results. So very much happy that we could able to create some value in the students learning. And of course they will be able to they'll get the competent knowledge. They'll be able to join any company, and in fact they can utilize this particular knowledge in any area. So we also come up with the participation certificate for all the people who attend the webinar. Even today, if some people missing joining the online, they also can view the recorded video, and they can take this participation survey, and they need to give their full name and some information like what they like and what they want to learn. So they will be able to get the certificate. So this one I say as a low hanging fruit, not like complex. So for any student, you require 1 plus n certificates. It means one graduation certificate and n number of professional certificate. Each professional certificate has it will increase your resume value. So you can collect your participation certificate, and you also can attempt foundation course exam and get the certificate and utilize the opportunity. So our next session is a little bit in technical, and we'll cover the more use cases. Please pay attention. It is about the HMS core capabilities, and it will be given by Dr. Sriram. He is our principal consultant from Huawei India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was a fast as well as very informative session. Thank you, children, for participating. So if you have anybody who has yet to participate, who is yet to join the webinar, I request you to tell them to join, because we have the most important part of the discussion left out. Also, we are going to talk about the internships and all those possible options that you have with Huawei. So if you still have your friends who are yet to join, please ask them to join, and there is no best time to really take this decision. Well, I'm going to go ahead with my part of presentation.